decided to pop in Friday morning. You know how I do. I wanted to say thank you to everybody who's loving me, who's giving feedback, commenting. That seems to be critical right now because of this essence of not being able to connect properly. And you feel like these platforms are guiding you and controlling you instead of giving you your freedom. And that's kind of bothering me. Welcome in if you come in. I believe you were intended to be here. Healing. Okay. I come in to just kind of talk and see about these things that you guys have learned from all these, psychic readers for one, but also this business of the relationships you guys have been in, how you navigated, how you let the tears fall, how you let those tears fall way down to the point where you really went in and did a lot of soul retrieval work. You had to because of the damage that was done. Yet that experience was meant to happen, and to some of us. I'm not saying all of us, just none of us deserve to hurt. But the lessons are very tough, and you integrate them and you go, wow, that worked for me. I learned this about myself. I did. I learned all this hard stuff. I learned I can actually be alone and enjoy it and make the best of it. Living alone. There's nothing wrong with it. It's actually quite cool, to be honest with you, if you can handle it. Again, thank you for coming in and hitting that like button when you come in and supporting my work. All right? Thank you very much. I love you, love you, love you. All right, my friends. Whoever comes in, I believe you're drawn here. I believe you are guided. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, there's a lot to talk about. One of them is the disappointment of being disconnected from those that you love or those that you know love you. I wanted to remind you guys, you have to go into your personal YouTube account and you go click up on the wheel where it says settings. When you go down to notifications and you check your notifications. I'm not sure what they do if they show you every channel, but you want to be notified on everything that you've agreed to. I mean, if you connect to something, you want to watch it, right? You don't want to have to go searching for it and go, oh, well, they're just not here. That's crap. They're trying to hide you. Okay, they're trying to regulate where your stuff is seen and where it's not seen. And it's kind of going over on all the platforms. And yeah, guys, it's annoying. But you know what? Use your gifts. Use your intuition. Take time to do what's right for you. They wanted me to pull the Divine Beloved cards today to see how far you have come, past, present, future, and just to give you some encouragement and enlightenment, maybe some confirmations, and of course, synchronicities, because that's how the spirit works. Many of you have learned more about yourself in the last 3 years than you knew all your life, and it doesn't matter how old you are. And you're using those gifts more intuitively, like just taking a minute, pulling back, listening, and then moving forward. What is copacetic with your energy, your frequency, not what somebody says or you're expected to do. And many of you advanced past that, and I'm real proud of you for it. Welcome, welcome. Let me know you're here. Thank you for being here. We're clearing the energies. As above, so below, everything unholy has got to go. We clear it. Clear. All right, let's go. Show me what the collective energy is. Readings might not resonate. They might. Take what you need and leave the rest, babies, okay? I love you. Here goes. We posted up a weekend reading. I didn't get very many views. Not surprised. You guys are either busy. Whoa, soulmate. So the first one out for you guys was soulmate. Okay, you were trusting. You were very trusting. You had many soulmates in your life, but the one in particular that gets down into you is the one you were most vulnerable with, right? That's what I'm getting. And that's where, see, they're sitting on a lotus. But you have to remember, whether you're with them or not, you're still the lotus flower. You can grow in the murky waters The heart, you learned from this. There are many soulmates, right? You set your vibration from this. You reset your vibe from this. You had trust. You trusted this soulmate. You trusted them. This came out too. Divinity. You were in your pure divinity when you were trying to love for the first time, deeply in love. I know my true divinity, so you've already done a lot of clearing. And it took you through soul retrieval, remembering your true identity, unlimited light and love. Let me know myself as pure consciousness. Wake me from the sleepwalk of believing I'm only human. So you've tapped into so many of your gifts from your experiences, my friends. Thank you for being here. Who's visiting me this morning? Hey, hello. Hello. Project feelings for me. Let me tell you something. Don't come in here asking me for free readings, please, every time. Don't do that to the readers. It's not fair. Some of us are real psychics, okay? We're not playing. If you really, really want a reading, please show respect. Show respect up front. Make a donation and then ask your question. That is it. If you really want, I can take you through anything. Life path, soul path, reading, love, life, career. It doesn't matter. God's going to do his thing, but he works with respect. Got it? All right. That sounded rough, but it's true. I get it all the time. Please don't. If you really need to know, just throw a donation up in the super chat or use one of my links. I'll be happy, more than happy, to help you solve that issue and tell you the truth. Okay? So you've been making decisions. Okay? It says that you hit the mark. Look at this guy's got a bow and arrow. Okay? So this is somebody who got a more specific guideline on where they wanted to go and how they wanted to, who they wanted to be with. Someone's got their eye on you. I've been seeing this person wanting to come and connect with their person. And they're watching because of their experience. They don't want to go through that again either. So they're watching to see if you're a solid. Are you really who you say you are? Are you really compatible? They're trying to make a decision. And you're asking God for patience so that things can line up exactly according to his will and not your own. Because sometimes our own will has to teach us the hardest lessons. Self-serving lessons, usually. I'm just going to spit. I thank you for being here and letting me speak it. I really appreciate your presence, but I need your support. I thank you. Keep going. What are the decisions? For the highest good of all. You realize you were a conduit. You realize you had spiritual gifts. You realize you're somebody that God anointed to do something, and you don't have time to play. You tap, my God, look at you guys. What a beautiful morning. You're a conduit. You asked the Most High to change you so that he could act through you, so that you could offer your services and gifts and bring blessings to yourself and to others for their highest good. We're not focusing on the past. We're not focusing on the wickedness. We're not focusing on the cheaters. We're not focusing on the separations as much. We're focusing on you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep going, Holy Spirit. What else do you want to tell the collective today about them and their journey? There was fear. There's fear. And one of the challenges is to release fear. In the book of John, it says, perfect love, pure love, casts out fear. It doesn't even exist in that environment. The frequency is too high. The trust is too high. The action is too high. Fear doesn't have a place there. It doesn't coalesce. It doesn't make sense. They don't work together. It's not like dark and light. They have to mingle. Fear is a whole new energy field. And you got over it. Many of you have got over it. Some of you are still conquering fear. fear of loss, fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, fear of losing money, fear of no stability. It just overwhelms your body and makes you sick. And why not tap back in? So, you healers and channelers and psychics who've had to make some hard decisions are out here producing this wonderful effect on the planet because you've overcome fear. You looked it right in his face and says, excuse me, you don't exist. You cannot exist while I'm filling myself up with love and power and God's Holy Spirit. You don't exist. It doesn't exist. False evidence appearing real. What else for my beautifuls? What else? Spirit, thank you for this precious moment. Thank you for these precious people. Thank you for their journeys. Thank you for walking them through them. They don't even see that they had so much support and help. Adventure, riding the tide. Life is an adventure, babies. Love is an adventure. You create that adventure. Let's say you're planning for a vacation, right? There's so many things that can happen. And you realize that you go, things go up and down. So you're happily trusting where you are being led, even when everything doesn't seem to make sense yet. That is faith. And that is divine connection to your spiritual gifts and the ability to work for the whole collective. Now, in Reiki healing, level 1 of Reiki, which is energy management, Reiki, Rei means spirit, Ki means energy. That's really Chi, your breath. Reiki. The first level is about you healing yourself. It's about knowing yourself. It's about knowing your energy centers. It's amazing. But once you've done it enough, you cannot help but excel. And once you've excelled, your cells vibrate higher. Your whole being is different because you're putting in a new spiritual practice of energy clearing and restoration for yourself. Okay? You do it yourself, which is what makes it so friggin' cool, right? And the second level, you start to work with other people. You branch out with these energies. You teach them. You do them their clearings and find their things. So next level, that person starts to heal, but they have to be willing to release whatever that was. It's holding them in place. Fear, right? So you have to be the energy that they can relate to, the frequency they can relate to, so they themselves can grab that frequency and goes, oh, I can do this. I have faith in myself. I can let this shit go. And you let them, you just help them get through it. Then you can start working with others. You will master it. You'll learn science. You'll learn energy. This is not just about Reiki, but Reiki is everything, really. I mean, even Jesus did Reiki, guys. That's when he laid on hands, it was because he knew how the cells worked in the body. He knew that, All right. What else is coming up for my collective? What are your messages for them today? I've never done a full reading with this deck, but I just thought it would be a good day to do that. And thank you for everybody who's here and coming in. And if you come in afterwards, hey ho. Hi, hello, darling. Oh, darling, please believe me. I'll never do you no harm. Believe me when I tell you I'll never leave you alone. I love the Beatles. Here goes. What else is coming up? Nurturing. Okay. So now, give me a minute. Wow. We were talking about Reiki, the body, the temple where you live, where you channel through. Once you've received Christ, you don't own that temple anymore. It's not yours. It's his. And anything can come through. But what he wants you to do, what you have contracted to do before you came here, will show up in your life. Are you ready for it? That's what he's saying. You've been nurturing. You're a nurturer. but you're also a spark of divinity. Your temple is your body. Ooh, excuse me. It says, change me, divine beloved, into one who accepts my body exactly as it is, seeing it as a vessel for your love. Fill me with gratitude for this physical form. Let me nurture and care for myself in every way. That's a request, and it shall be fulfilled, should you wish it. What else for my beautifuls? What do you have? Oh, Leah, I watched them make this really cool apple pie dessert today. I've been into this baking thing, cooking. Last night I made filet mignon with a peppercorn sauce. God, it was so good. And that was a blessing for me, you know. It's not like I can afford filet mignon. I just got lucky at a food pantry. I'm going to be honest. I mean, what's the point? You know, let's relate. We're humans, right? And so I was really blessed. All right, here goes. I'm talking. It's my platform. I thank you. Worthy for the highest good of all. Establishing your worth between you and the Most High and nobody else. And then you can fill your cup from there, and you can fill others' cups from there. Knowing your own worth means you had to separate from others' opinions, other people's plans for you. You had to tap into your own deep, deep, deep soul. That beautiful place where you go that's sacred and sanctified, and only you know where that is. And finding that, I had quite a few Akashic journeys myself. Past life, you know, and brought me back into the present. I talk about this sometimes. And the reason is that you are in the here and now. You're in the body now. You're on the planet now. Okay? You've learned a lot now. You are worthy. You need to feel entitled to speak your truth with love. And may I know that I deserve to be surrounded by those who value me. Amen. I'll second that. Write that in the write that in the comments. I am worthy. I surround myself with loving people. Those who value me. Only those who value me can be around me. Yeah, I put it in there. Put that in there. Only those who value me can be around me. You're already probably doing that because you got spiritual gifts, you got protected. Okay. Hello. Hello, birds. There's a little robin. Not a bit surprised. Authenticity. So you've tapped into your authenticity. And if you haven't yet, I'm sure you will. Here's what it says. I can be my own true self. Change me, divine beloved, into one who has the courage to be my true self. Allow me to honor my sexuality, desires, and needs as sacred expressions of your divine love, knowing that everything connects. So you're connecting. And on the bottom of the deck, this is how God sees you. Absolutely beautiful. He says, I'm going to fill up the vessels that are willing to channel and heal for the highest good. I'm going to fill them up with more and more gifts because they're responsible. Those who are, what does the word say? Those faithful in least will be faithful in much. Okay. It's a test. It's a test. How much can you contain? You don't actually contain it. You contain the vessel, the faith, the ability to tap in and let it flow through you, and then it's gone. And whoever it lands on, they decide if it suits them or not. That's why judgment's such a piece of shit. It's just so stupid. You waste your time trying to connect with people, and they judge you. They have no idea what you have to go through to do this, to be you, to channel whatever you're doing, the energies. But yet, for you, after a time period, because you're doing, you've gone on this adventure and eliminated fear and got into your worthiness, your nurturing worthiness and authenticity. All of this has a like a backdrop. It's like a solid foundation, you know? It's a solid foundation. You have built a solid foundation. Nobody can knock it off. So don't worry about what people think. I say that and I should take my own advice. Yeah. Intuition, God finds a way. Heart, allowing love to lead according to his will. Remember this, you have to say no often, and you have to ask for divine assistance. You can't do everything by yourself. And even if you are a channeler, because of those judgments and this crazy stuff that comes at you, I know all about it. It's like, God, stop. You ask for help. You're open to receive all the right help, and to feel deserving of that divine assistance, nurturing and worthiness. Open me to receive. That should be your prayer. Most High God, open me to receive. And now you have to set boundaries with your intuition and your heart. Allowing love to lead. Offering yourself completely for the highest. So everything occurs as it's supposed to. But you ask God for contentment and peace in the meantime. Use me for the greatest good. You are beautiful, beautiful, whoever I'm reading for. You're beautiful healers. God finds a way. You're good. He says, change me into somebody who can trust the major decisions. Let me trust. You're always guiding me in the right directions. And may I always remember that if something is meant to be, out of no way, God will find a way. I think you needed to hear that. I know I did. You have to set on boundaries. Your timelines have changed. Your work life has changed. Every way you're doing things has changed. And there's this word entitlement. Entitled. I'm sure you've dealt with that crap. They think they can drop bombs on you or drop in on you or drop their problems on you. They feel like you owe them. You owe me an explanation. You owe me. And you're like, no, that's something God cleared me of. He said, no, you don't have that spirit. That's why you're able to attract and you're able to flow through and let it just go through like water, So you need to say no. Anytime something doesn't feel right, remember that's your feelings. And you need confidence to speak, for God to speak through you. This is why the adventure has to do with being authentic, releasing fear, and trusting your intuition. And the last card, unfolding. Change me, divine beloved, into one who lets you guide things according to your will. May the highest unfold in all ways according to your will. So, you know what I said, it's not up to man to direct his own steps, but in all his ways acknowledge the Most High, and he shall guide him into that future. Look at this reading. Look at you guys. Divine assistance, boundaries. Protect me, oh Lord. Protect everything I'm working on for you, because of you, for your name's sake. Daniel chapter 9. For your name's sake, please save us and rescue us from this. Bring us through. We need it. We're strangers in a strange land. She's got doves on her skirt. Isn't that cute? Open to receive. And Reiki, it's this, like a vessel that gets filled with light and energy. Right? Reiki is this. Right. So your hands connect to your heart, connect to your head. So that's what I have for that part of the reading. If you want to see more, let's see, what do we got? Hi, guys. Yes, he does. Thank you very much. Anybody who's here, thank you very much. Let me see. You can't see all the cards. So I'm going to pull some guides for you. Show us. And then we'll see what's coming up for you, okay? Please give this video a thumbs up so the other light workers can find it. Love workers, the healers, the channelers, the Reiki masters, the ministers. Oh, I have these little birds that keep trying to visit me out here. They're so, so precious. And butterflies, too. It's really cool. My window's real close to the ground, like about 8 inches off the ground. So I'm right here by the trees and the grass and the birds and the bees and all of that. All right. Holy Spirit, as per your will, bring out. Your devotion has been tested. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. Oh, baby, you are loved unconditionally. Do you know that? Are you absorbing that into your being? Prayer and contemplation. These are the guides over my healers. Humanity and benevolence. Call to action. Care and compassion. The sacred self. The cosmic gateway with focused intention to infinite abundance. I think I could pull out every one of these for you guys, whoever I'm reading for, because that's what the way it's showing up. Call to action is something that your soul responds to inside. You have to do something, and you have to lead by example, and you have to walk your walk and talk your talk. You have to do it. That's why I said faithful in least will be faithful in much. It's not just God, and it's not just you or whatever. It's everything and everyone that interconnects. There's a purpose for everything, right? Your devotion and your focus has been tested. You set your sights high, and you expect the best possible outcome. That's why she's so pretty. Look at that. Opening the gateways, allowing that energy to flow through you. Your chakras are portals. I don't know if you know that. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. That's what I'm talking about, for sure. Our loves. So, your calling. Prayer and contemplation, connecting with heaven, asking and receiving divine assistance. Also to set boundaries and protect you. Trusting the good in yourself, trusting the good in others, seeing the light in the world, looking at the world a different way, no matter what happened to you, and having compassion upon yourself and others. In Reiki, that is a Gasho prayer. Today I will not worry. Today I will not hate. Today I will not anger. I will show compassion upon myself and others 3 times. Choose to be love. Do what's right for everyone involved and offer a helping hand. She's so light. She looks so light. And because these are the gifts, the holiness comes to wash negativity out and fear out, to set a protective hedge around you because you're a channeler and a healer, to help you to be nurtured, to be authentic, to separate from negativity and negative people that do not admire or are not on the same page with you. For one reason or another, we're not focusing on the wicked ones because they're everywhere. We're focusing on you. So you're unleashing your spirit, you're expressing your gifts, you're dancing with the sacred rhythm of life, unfolding as it comes. Lord Ganesha is the purpose. What actually is abundance? It doesn't mean having a lot of something, although you will. Abundance is the satisfaction of having many. This is something that came to me. It's having many experiences that are positive or that are good. It's amazing, when you do something good for somebody, how it comes back to you so quickly, it just comes back, and it could from anywhere. Your blessing can come back from anywhere. A donation, all of a sudden, someone pays for your food in line. This is sacredness. This is appreciating sacred life. You can tap into this infinite abundance. Obedience is better than sacrifice, God says. Okay. What type of a love message would come up with this? Getting to know each other. new relationships, even old ones, getting to know each other, revealing your innermost self, and then bonds get to deepen, whether it be friends, like this platform, my members and subscribers, or whether it be a romance, whether it be family, whether it be something. Right now, I'm still getting to know my two sisters really close. I lost two sisters, and it breaks my heart. But the two sisters I have now, I cherish deeply, and I'm getting to know them in a different way than I ever did before because of this journey. Many of you are very aware because you have to protect this cosmic gateway. You have a special privilege from the Most High. You have to protect it. You can't open it for everybody. It's sacred. You understand? Pay attention to red flags. One of the lessons you learn as a healer and a guide and a channel is while you're flowing, you're also shifting things. You're moving people out of the way. You're addressing things abruptly. Some cautions, cautiously looking at things. Yeah, crystal ascension comes up. 37, 37 is like crystal ascension. It's like you now can see crystal clear some of the things you couldn't see before about characters and people and triggers. Because our journey is a lot about overcoming triggers. You're attuned to your universal wisdom and the energy of the crystal kingdom. You don't say, my loves. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, you have come so far. What else? Positive intentions. 14, benevolence, temperance, a place where the most holy can live and work through. Because you filtered out all the nasty stuff. You filtered out everything that doesn't please this journey or get to a higher level. You're filtering a lot of that out now. And you're going at things from a positive intention. And that's why you're going to tap into abundance. Angels, my beautifuls here. Perfect timing. Understand that your faith and trust has to do with perfect timing for you, but it requires faith and trust in the divine. You nurture, and then you nurture others. Some of you have been risen up to the position so that you can destroy negativity on any level that you come across. You're warriors. Some of you are warrior light workers. And you release what is potentially destructive, preparing for new life. So you may be one of those people that destroys things to build them back up again. This is not negative because the reading is not negative. This is a healing reading. Okay, this is a challenge for somebody. You have to find your courage. If your soul says you have to do this, then you have to do that. And sometimes it's putting people in their place. And then the Messiah card. So you are connected. Oh my God. Oh, you're so good, God. Serving humanity with humility. This is your light attribute. How beautiful. You still here, guys? Anybody here? Hi. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Welcome. I guess I'm going a little deep. It's very much like me, isn't it? All right. Well, let's see what else we have. New beginnings for you. Hope and optimism. Things are coming. He says that's what you've been building for. You've been building for it. New beginnings are coming. Because you're paying attention to red flags, you're destroying negativity, you're utilizing perfect timing by going with the flow, you're protecting the cosmic gateway, you're protecting your own soul, you're cleansing, purifying it, you're purifying your intentions and your connection to God so that you can do what is right for everyone involved and clear up a lot of stuff. And last but not least, this is the message I was given for you. Take what you need and leave the rest, honeys. But I do appreciate you loving, hitting the like button, subscribing, hit the all bell so you don't miss anything. 1 John 1:9. If we confess our sins, it starts with if. He's faithful and just and will forgive it and purify us from all unrighteousness. All unrighteousness. Okay, righteousness just means to be in the upright instead of like this, head down all the time, hiding things or, feeling lousy. Uprightness is where you've turned your focus up, your attention upward. Now you're the vessel. I'll leave you with this reading. I hope it blesses you in your journey. If you'd like to have your own personal reading with me, I'm here to encourage you, and that's what I'm here for. So thank you for encouraging me. And doing the work, or this reading would not have been produced. It was to encourage you, keep you on your journey, remind you who you are, and to remember things come naturally when you're in perfect timing. You're going through a crystal ascension, and you're going to get your abundance because of your work and your love. Okay? I love you so much. I thank you for being here. Namaste. Blessings.